This is Eddie Bukowski from Rings End, and let's talk about exotic hardwoods in your deck. One of the most popular exotic hardwoods we're talking about today is the Ipe. The Ipe wood is extremely dense and does not need to be coated. We actually recommend not coating it. Over time, the Ipe turns to a nice silvery gray, and it can easily be washed and cleaned, brought back to its natural state using the Preserva brightener and cleaner. That being said, when Ipe is finished, it's probably one of the most beautiful looking woods in the industry. The problem is it needs to be maintained. The three issues I go on when coating Ipe is: one, my deck is not dry when coated, my deck is blotchy, or my deck turned black. All three issues have something to do with the product not drying properly. The reason the product's not drying properly is because the deck first needs to be sanded completely down. We recommend sanding it with 80 to 120 grit sandpaper, wiping it with denatured alcohol to take the rest of the oils away, and then using one coat of our translucent hardwood oils. The two products that we recommend the most are the Preserva Timber Oil and the Benjamin Moore Translucent Oil. Both products are considered long oils. What I mean by long oils is these oils sit on the deck and they slowly penetrate the Ipe until it forms a bond. When I mean slowly, means it takes 2 to 3 days. So number one is you got to make sure that the weather is correct. Number two, you have to make sure the product is not over applied. You cannot roll it or use a deck applicator. It needs to be brushed 3 or 4 boards down, and then wipe up the excess with a rag. And this will eliminate drying issues, this will eliminate blotchiness, and this will eliminate mold and mildew forming on your deck immediately. When talking about Ipe, of course, Rings End and I myself recommend never coating Ipe, but one of the things that people don't realize you can do is you can clean it with the Preserva Renew and Cleaner. This is one of my favorite cleaners for hardwoods and softwood decks, and the two major reasons is it's a brightener and a cleaner in one, meaning it has a little bit of acylic acid, so it's going to brighten your deck to make it look brand new. And number two, it's biodegradable, so it's safe for pets, plants, etc. So what it does is you apply it to the Ipe deck. It'll remove all the grayness off the Ipe, mold, and any existing dirt, and make the Ipe look brand new, and allow the sun to bring it back to its naturally graying state. It'll avoid the maintenance of sanding your deck every year. Another wood that Rings End is currently selling is a product called Meranti. Meranti is a wood that gives you that beautiful look like Ipe and mahogany, but unfortunately is not as durable and needs to be coated on all 6 sides for installation. This is important because you need to seal out the moisture from coming into the wood and stop the rot. It's less expensive, but more maintenance. Just like Ipe and mahogany though, every year or two it would need to be sanded down. It needs to be applied with a brush, 4 boards down, and wipe up the excess. If it is over applied, it'll become blotchy, sticky, or the deck will become unaesthetically pleasing. If you currently have an Ipe deck that has been coated, blotchy, not drying, black, my recommendation is to have it sanded down. Once you have it sanded down, it'll be brand new, and you can continue the maintenance project of just cleaning it every year and letting it turn naturally gray, or you can go back and recoat it with one of these natural long oils, the Preserva or the Benjamin Moore Translucent Oil. This is Fast Eddie Bukowski, and once again, thank you for watching my video. And Rings End and the people at Rings End truly do care about your deck and providing you the right coatings for your deck. Visit one of our local stores or ringsend.com. Thank you. Woohoo!